last video I uploaded about coconut, I saw a comment there. Someone was actually asking me to teach how you will open your third eye. You know, actually, there are four ways you can actually use the natural things that God created to open your third eye. And you will begin to see beyond the physical, you begin to see unseen. First, you can use coconut to do it. Second, you can actually use Asian fruit. Three, you can actually use turmeric. Four, you can actually use rainwater. All of them have the process we follow in order to open your third eye, and you'll be seeing beyond physical. You will see what your enemy is planning against you before it even happen. You begin to see spirits the same way you are seeing human beings. You will see spirit. Well, follow me till the end of this video. You will actually discover. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I treat three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, once you're able to master these three very well, there is no limit to your achievement. So if this is the very first time you're landing in my channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that you will always get new uploads from me when I upload them. For my returning subscribers, God bless you. I love you so much. Please always drop your comments and share this channel to everyone. Believe me, you have a lot of people to liberate, and God is counting on you to do that, because this channel is actually liberation channel. A lot of us have actually wangled in darkness for many times and many years, when God has given us everything we needed in nature on a platter of gold. So without wasting your time, let's quickly delve into the video. Okay, people, you see, the Bible says that all things are lawful and not all things are experienced. I must tell you the truth. There is limit to what I'm going to be teaching you in this channel, despite everything I know. So as for opening the third eye, there are implications to it. One is that some people will now, those that are seen and unseen, they turn themselves into problem, because when they look at people, they have seen all their problem. But the question is that will they offer the solution? Do they have the power to be able to deliver such people when they now see that problem? This is where the issue lies. Remember what happened in the life of the seven sons of Sceva. When they now saw Paul, a kind of delivering people, they try to do their own deliverance, and the spirit inside that possessed individual now ask them, Jesus I know, Paul I know, but who are you? This is one of the repercussion, because it's better you know the repercussion of what you do before you do it. Number two is this: when you begin to see an unseen, by the time you find out that even the woman that sells onions to you in the market have 7 heads, that this person is not even a human being all this while, that this person is actually a spirit, can you stand it? Or you are walking on the way, you now see somebody's eyes located in the stomach, or you see somebody with 10 legs, and then it is spirits that you are seeing, can you stand it? That's the second. Number three is this: you know that the levels of the grace we have differs. Now, can your spirit carry it? Do you actually know that some madman and mad woman you see on the road are people who open their eyes, and at a time the level of communication with the spirit and then level of sin of the spirit, they couldn't control it, and that was why they ran mad. That's why you will see that they will tell you exactly everything about it. They can even give you lotto number. One of my spiritual son one day was given accurate lotto number by a madman, and so on and so forth. So these are the things that you need to understand, that everything you want to do have also consequence. And believe me, in this channel I will never want to put your life in danger for anything. And I will tell you a small thing that happened to me when I was growing up. I don't know myself or the level of grace that is in me, but all I know is that once you are gossiping about me or saying anything about me, I'll be hearing it direct in my ears. Sometimes it will be as if open vision, my eyes will be open, they put film, I'm watching it. And then this made me, even as a Christian, as a believer, to have lots and lots of enemies, because sometimes it will be my closest friend or even my own sister or brother. I will start confronting and quarreling. But at a time, I now find out, especially this thing happened when I have repented, especially when I was already in high institution, I was even the zonal prayer coordinator. So later I came and found out that we need maturity, that you know those things doesn't mean that you act on it. So sometimes I now, when I see, I'll be wondering, so this person I thought is my friend is not even my friend, and so on and so forth, and it's making my relationship with people to have friction. So with this, you see that sometimes, even as a Christian, as somebody who actually want to have peace in this world, there are certain things that is better that you don't know. And again, sometimes when the enemy knows that you know, because they have a way they monitor, they when you know, they also know. I'm telling you, sometimes the battle increases and you may not be able to withstand it. And on this playlist, I wish to tell you the honest truth that opening your third eye is not the best. Even me, despite the fact that I know all the process, I have not tried. I have even come across somebody who opened the third eye and since then has been hearing voices and other things, and is now looking for remedy again, is now looking for process again or spiritual work to do to close it. But by God's grace today, I'm going to teach you spiritual work you do to close your third eye. In case you come across somebody that have such problem, you can easily help that person. Because when a child is born initially, at least from 1 year, the child will always have the third eye clearly open. That's why you see them sometimes shivering. One spirit is a kind of disturbing them, or one spirit is causing them fear, because that's it. But after 1 year, that third eye closes. That's to tell you everybody born on this earth have third eye. Then the easiest way to actually open your third eye is to develop close relationship with your God, close relationship with your guardian angel. Do the right one. Don't envy anybody. These are the things that scare away your guardian angel. Just know that there is timing for everybody. That this person is progressing doesn't mean that you will not progress. That when your time comes, you will actually get it. So instead of envy, stay away. Two, blood. Never involve yourself in shedding blood, especially abortion and all those. And all those, whether you're a man or woman, anyhow you sponsor abortion, believe me, those ones will scare your guardian angel away. So, and then any form of other sins. But once you are living a clean life, become prayerful even in the midnight. With it is the will of God, and you have the gift. God will use his hand to activate it, because he will know the limits that he wants you to see. But you may do this remedy, your eyes will open like this, your optical eyes. You may not be able to control what you see. Then what are you going to do about it? So, but also by God's grace, I will teach you a kind of solution, a kind of what you will do whenever it is optionally compulsory that you need to inquire into future concerning anything. Maybe it may be marriage. I've talked about it before when I was talking about marriage, but I'm going to do an improvement on that. When I was talking about how to know your life partner, something about marriage in this channel, then maybe you are traveling tomorrow, you are afraid whether anything can happen, how you inquire, you want to go and meet somebody, or you have some things to inquire about future, or even you want to enter into business and you are not sure whether you will do well in it. I'm going to be teaching you with natural thing that at that particular issue, once you inquire in it, that's once you make that inquiry, you will actually get the solution. But for teaching you to open your spiritual eyes to begin to see everything just as we are seeing it physically, my dear, I will not be part of it, because it have dire consequences, and I don't want to endanger anybody's life. So without wasting time, let's get straight into it. All you need is just onions, red onions, the one that we use in our kitchen to cook. Red onions, remember, not actually white onions. Then when you get this your red onions, you need the white hanky that has not been used. Sometimes when you use a hanky that is used, because you are contact, this word is full of energies 24/7. Energies are passing through the palm of our hands, the soles of our feet. That's why most of the times I say stand barefoot to pray, so that that form of energies will be contacted with nature. As you are praying, the fire of the living God will be cleansing it, because every energy that is coming into our body end with palm and the soles of our feet. So you need to buy a new one that nobody has actually touched. Then you need something like flat plate like this. and a knife. Unfortunately, I'm not with a knife here, but just get a knife. Now, whenever there is a need for you to inquire something about your future, then get onions like this. Please knock it for 10 times. Why will you knock it? Because a lot of hands have touched it from hand to hand. You don't know the negative energy that have passed through it. Then when you knock it for 10 times, you pray that I'm knocking away every negative energy that will make these onions not to work for me. You do like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So by so doing, every negative energy that will make this not to work have gone out. Then you now go straight into it. There are about 3 ways I'm going to teach you. Use the same onions to inquire about your future. Why I'm going to teach you several is because many of us have different elements: air, fire, earth, water. Sometimes a particular way you want to use is not in agreement with your element, it will not work. So that when you try this, it did not work for you, you try the other one. Definitely, this 1 will certainly work for you. That is 100% guarantee. Onions is more than the ordinary onions you use in your kitchen. In fact, I also categorize it as a spirit, just like alligator pepper. So what do? You use knife and cut it equal half. Don't allow it to separate. Your kitchen knife, any knife, cut it, but let it not separate. Cut it from the middle here, not from top to down. Then when you cut it, you are holding it in your left hand like this and cut it, you drop it. Then get this white hanky and then use your left hand like this and pick it. When you use your left hand and pick it, you wrap it, put it under your bed. That is why I say you should not be leaving anything under your bed, because anything you leave under your bed means anything when you are sleeping. It makes you to have different types of dream and you will not understand the dream that is actually a message. Nothing should be under your bed. I'm still going to upload a video concerning the issue of dreams so that you understand your life very well. Then put it under your bed. Then before you put it under your bed, you pray very well on it. That, oh God, my heavenly Father, I want to travel tomorrow by the power you bestowed on these onions and the power that the universe has bestowed on these onions. I wish to know how my journey will be tomorrow. You put it under your bed. That night you will have a dream. If you are the one that normally forget your dream, get cold water and wash your left leg. By God's grace, you will not forget. That is one. The second way you can do is just get this onions open. After you have knocked it 14 times, you pray on it very well. That thing you needed, just like the sample prayer I made, what you want and what you want to achieve without even any hanky. Just raise your pillow, the pillowcase now that is down, put it under your pillowcase, go to sleep, you will have a dream. The third one also is simple. Get needle. We have a pin like this, but not this type of pin, please. The needle, the one that we use to mend our clothes. So when you get the pin, you start putting it like this. You put it 7, you need 7 of it. You put it, you continue putting it until you put it around 7. See it, you put it. So when you put it, it don't need to enter deep inside. See it, you are putting it, it will not enter deep inside. You put it. So you see it exactly same. So when you get that needle, I'm not with needle here, that's why I'm using this one to show you. Do you see it? So after you have put it, you pray again what you want to inquire about. Okay, that I'm having this challenge in the office. I want to know what they stole so thing, my handset in the office. I want to know who picked it. Then you now still get white hanky, put it in the plate, use your left hand and collect it. Still put it under your pillow and sleep on it. By God's grace, you will have a dream concerning the issue you want to inquire about, and you will actually be happy that you did. This work like magic. The mysteries of creation is beyond human imagination. So this is the best to do. Instead of opening your eyes clearly and you're seeing everything, your spirit may not be able to carry it. Just instead of doing that, just do this. Even if somebody want to marry you and you are confused if this person is your right partner, do the same thing. There is, if you will discover in this channel that you virtually do everything for yourself, that you don't need to start running up and down seeking for solution where there is no solution. The next thing I want to talk about is, if you have people that have already opened their spiritual eyes and is giving them problem, is very simple. If you know this pounded cassava that is already pound, wrapped in leather that people are selling, just go and get one. Either you find it yourself or you buy that one they have already sold. Then get people that cook with charcoal. If you don cook with charcoal, borrow pot from somebody that cook with charcoal. In the midnight around 12, get that cassava, pray that you want to close the eye of this person that have opened the eyes. You can actually do it for somebody. Maybe you have a baby and this baby is crying a lot because he's seeing spirit, and already you are the sin is weakening you. Then when you get that cassava, then you borrow that pot, even if you don't have charcoal pot that has already submerged with charcoal, and then you get enough quantity of sand. Then when you get it in the midnight around 12 midnight, you wake up and then get that cassava. Let's say this is the cassava. So when you now get it, you now rub, you know it's white now, you remove the leather, you begin to rub it and begin to pray that time and rubbing this cassava in this charcoal pot, that is how that the eyes of that person, or your eyes depending on the person you call the name in the spirit, that name you are bearing physically here, that is what you are known. So that I want it to be permanently closed for now. I don't want her to start seeing those things she's seeing again. Maybe you have a child that is about to suffer from convulsion because he's seeing something, that you begin to rub it. After you have submerged that thing with charcoal very well, then you now get that enough sand. Get leather, maybe the leather you removed it and put it back. Now pour the sand and pray and say that as this sound is uncountable, that is how the life of that person will be uncountable. His years in life will be accountable. Because if care is not taken, that thing is likely going to kill that person. Because at a time when you continue seeing that spirit, may not be able to condone it. The person dies or run mad. So to avoid that, you now say that this sound is uncountable. So is the life of this particular individual. Then after you have made that prayer, tie all of them together, fling it away. By God's grace, that is the end of seeing such things. The person becomes okay. So with this, I've actually come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and also share this channel to everyone. Believe me, a lot of people are passing through things. You need to save them, and God will bless you as you do so. See you in my next one.